Hello, welcome back to my channel. Are you ready to learn the combo for the July belly line dance? My God, this is already the fifth one. I'm so happy that you guys are enjoying it, that you're learning it, that you're sending me your videos for the compilation of every month. And yeah, so let's get right into it. The follow along video obviously is available to you, but I always recommend to go to the breakdown first so that you get an understanding of which side you need to turn, what foot goes where, and where you have to shift your weight and everything. That's just really helpful. So do the breakdown video first, then go to the follow along video and combine those two to learn the dance. And then yeah, let's do it. Hello, are you ready to learn the fifth belly line dance this year? The fifth one for July. Yeah, okay, so there is a follow along video, but to be honest, it's always good to know what the actual steps are. So we're doing this breakdown of the different moves so that you actually know what is happening when you're following along in the video. Sometimes it's not easily understood what the step is even when you see it. Okay, so let's go through it. And as always, I mirror you when I show you what you need to do, and then obviously in the follow along video I'll be with my back to you starting off, and then you just follow along and it's a repetition. Now, disclaimer, if you are participating in my videos, please make sure that you are warmed up before you even start any of the exercises, and that you are fit and well. Also make sure that your environment is clear so that when you are moving around, that you don't trip on anything, you don't push anything, nothing hits you, nothing can fall on top of you, and that you're not endangering any other people or pets or anything. Okay, so make sure that when you do want to follow along in any of these videos, make sure, be mindful, listen to your body as well. Only go as far as your body lets you. Everyone is at a different level. Okay, so if there's something that you're struggling with, just take it easy. Okay, don't force anything. Okay, so another thing, if you're new to my channel, there are different videos for warm-ups and cool-downs, and how to learn the individual moves, and some drills and other choreographies if you want to learn them. But here today we're going to learn the belly line dance for July. Okay, so learn it, dance it, film yourself, send me a clip, and I'm going to compile it all. You have 2 weeks after the 1st of July. So let's get started then. So I assume you're warmed up. Okay, here we go. Right, so again, I mirror you. How it's going to start, anyone who has done the Lambada workshop with me 3 years ago will find this easy. Anyone else may struggle to do this move unless you have some other experience with other dances. Okay, so we're starting off by stepping out on our right foot and bringing it back in, and then the left foot and bringing it back in. Really important while we're doing this that your knees are nice and soft. We do not straighten the legs. Okay, so we do not push the knees in at all. It's very important that when you're doing this step, that you are actually transferring your weight. So when I'm stepping over to my right, all my weight is over here, and then I bring it back in. Then I'm stepping over to the left, and all my weight is over there. That happens quite fast, so it happens quite quickly. So you're going out and back in, out and back in. Okay, so you really go and push your weight into the floor. Okay, it's very different if you're just doing this. Okay, if you are keeping your weight in the center and you're just doing this, you do not have the same effect. Okay, if you go in here and back in, you have a little bit of a bounce and it drives you. As you're coming out here and you're coming back here, you already have the momentum to push into the other side. Okay, so we're starting with our arms here, like this. Doesn't matter whether your left arm, your left or your right arm is on the top. Either will do, but you do start on the right leg, okay? So you're stepping out to your right, and my head actually goes to where I'm stepping, but you do not have to worry about it. It's just something I do, okay? So you're starting out to your right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 to the left, okay? That's all you're doing. So you're going 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. After that, we are umming and bringing our arms down. And then you have a chest lift, okay? Now, this belly line dance is a little bit different from the others in that it doesn't completely repeat the same way as the other dances did. This one here repeats twice completely of what I'm showing you now, the combo. And then the other two following times, bits are being left out. So you have to match the moves to the music that is coming up. But it's super easy. Once you know the song, you know exactly what's coming up. Okay, so don't worry about it too much. Now, that is the step that we're starting off with. Now, there's something else that I need you to know, and we're going to go into that one as well now. And that is how you're moving from one wall to the other. And just like with the other belly line dances, we're always going over our left shoulder, which means this way for you, okay? Because I'm mirroring you, okay? So the step that you're going to do is you're starting on your right foot. And what you're doing is you're stepping into that foot, just like you do when you're going out and back in, but you're stepping forward. And as you're stepping into that foot, the other foot comes slightly off the floor. Okay, so you're really on here. If I wanted to, I could lift this easily because all my weight is on here. See that my knee is soft, okay? You're going into that foot, into that foot. We're taking that around in a circle. So we're going, starting on the right, you're going right, left, 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 right, left. Also note that my upper body is tilting. I'm not leaning forward. I'm not here while I'm doing this. I'm like shortening this part of my body as the weight goes into that side, okay? Now, we're doing that both ways. So you're going around one way, and then you come back to the front where you started off. We then clap, and we're going the other way, okay? So you're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and clap. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and ready to start again. On top of that, we have a shoulder shimmy. Okay, so we're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and clap, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and ready. Okay, now that one is your transition. Every time this one comes up, and you will hear it in the music, every time that comes up, you are facing the coming wall. Okay, so if I face you and I start here, then I go around and I'm going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and clap. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and ready to your left. Okay, that one is the transition. That one happens 3 times as you move from the front to your left, to the back, to the other side. Okay, this is as far as this one goes. Starting off, coming back to the beginning, we have stepping out to the right, stepping out to the left, arming down, and a chest lift. Now the chest lift, depending on, because she sings it slightly different every single time, either it's a lift and slowly down, lift, drop, or something that kind of also turns into an undulation, but you can emphasize it in any way you like, the way that you hear it. It's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with how you do your chest pop in that particular moment, okay? So we're starting again. We're going right, left, army down. Doesn't matter which way you're going, left or right. And then a chest lift, okay? Your arms can be here, the arms can be there. There is it's completely up to you how you want to do that, okay? Then there's a repetition. We're going again to the side, army down, chest, okay? That's the first part. That repeats 3 times. Front, side, back. Yeah, so this part repeats 3 times. The next part now repeats only 2 times, okay? The very first 2 times. What you're doing is you are stretching out and you're grabbing into the air, stretching out diagonally, stretching, bringing it in, stretching, bringing it in, stretching, bringing it in. You can also do this if you like, okay? Either way, you're grabbing something, okay? But you're not doing that alone. No, you're also doing a camel. So you grab and you camel at the same time. And as your camel comes down, you're doing an army. Then you grab from the other side and your army. And you grab again and your army. Then you have enough, okay? So you're starting on your left, diagonally, then right, then left, okay? Let's do this together. You're here, okay, from here. We go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7. Chest. Okay? But listen to how she's singing. Then you go again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7. Chest. Now you go in camel, army, camel, army, camel, army. Okay? And then we have a little shoulder shimmy. You can dip down a little bit, but you don't have to, okay? All of it together. So we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Army down and chest. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Army down and chest. Grab, army, grab, army, grab, army, shoulder shimmy. Okay? Now, this part, the camels and the grabbing, happens 2 times. Once when you face the front, and then the second time when you move on, that repeats in the same order. After that, it gets completely left off. Doesn't happen again in this dance, okay? Only the very first 2 times. But you can hear it in the music, do not worry about it. If you listen to the song a few times with the follow along video, you'll get there, no problem. Okay, so after that then, we get into the chorus. And the chorus is what repeats the most. It happens when you're facing the front, when you're facing the side, when you're facing the back, and it's the only thing that happens when you're on the last wall. So as you come to the last wall with your steppy steppy, it goes straight into the new bit that I'm going to show you now. Okay, so we are having the same step as we have at the beginning. And that's the out and back in, out and back in. But the arms are now part of it too. The others were pretty just steady, but now we're moving them. And what happens is, as we're stepping out and shift our weight, the arms come up with the back of your hands meeting. And then as you step back in, they come down. As you step out to the other side, the palms are facing the front, and then you're bringing them back in again, okay? So you're starting off to your right, then going to your left. Here we go. We're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, we're going to do that again just for, you know, the practice of it. We're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and I need you to boom, boom, get into the floor. Don't do this because you lose time by not doing that, because you need to push yourself back from the space where you came from. Otherwise, it's just going to look like this and the power is missing. Okay, so you're going to go to your right first. You're going to go up and down, turn and back, palms and back of hand, right? So again, one more time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah, and that happens. You just take it with you. Okay, so once you return, the second time round, so you just went here and here, you're going into the direction that you just came from, one that you just stepped out on last, this one here, okay? And what's happening is you're going to place one hand in front of the other. It doesn't matter which one is on top, the left or the right. Think about a crocodile. Okay, so they come from here and here. They're now coming here, and you're starting on your right, and you're going to push. I'm going to show the feet first. You're going to push yourself around to face the front again. You have 3 pushes to get yourself around, and then you have to prepare because the step repeats. Right, so you're taking your right hip and your right foot. The other one stays pivoting. So you're going 1 and 2 and 3, prepare. Make sure that your right foot is free to move out again. So the whole thing looks like this. You're going up and down, out and here. That one kind of goes into this, yeah? And here, because you're preparing, you're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and ready, okay? So you want to make sure that your right foot is free to move again. The move, you push into the heel. That's really what you're doing. You're pushing. So it's not like this one where you're going into it. If you're doing this while you're trying to put yourself around, you need longer. So here, you're pushing your way around, okay? And your hip can move, but you don't have to make it a lift, because again, that will also take longer for you to come around. So all you really want to do is push yourself around, okay, as fast as you possibly can, and there will be some movement, okay? Right, let's combine that, okay? Stepping out to the side, stepping out to the side, prepare, 1, 2, 3, ready to step out again. Up and okay, up and down and out and in, okay? Second time round, it changes. You're doing something slightly different. Let's put this together with what we've done at the beginning. So you're here. This is how it all starts. You're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7, lift, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, lift, grab, ami, grab, ami, grab, ami, shoulder shimmy. Then you're going right in, left in, 1, 2, 3, prepare, right and left, and new step, okay? So the next thing after you come back in, you're now taking your hip around and give it a drop, okay? So you do a half hip circle, pushing forward, okay? Pushing from your left over to the right and give me a left hip drop, okay? From the top. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7, lift, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, lift and grab, ami, grab, ami, hither, ami, shoulder shimmy, up and out, and 1, 2, 3 and 4, up and out, and over and down. Okay, so you're taking it over and boom. That means your hand comes up here with the drop. Then you're stepping out to your right, up and down, bring it round, round, round again, up and down, and over and drop, step in, up and down, bring it round, 3 and up and down, bring it around and down, and da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. The good thing is, this is the part that repeats the very first 2 times. And so this Second one is the last thing that you're doing in the complete sections, but you now have to change and face the other way. That's where the other move comes in. So from your left, you switch over to start stepping on the right with your lovely push and shoulder shimmy step, and then the other way to end up to your left. Okay, right, let's do the whole thing together, me mirroring you, then I'm going to turn to the back and we're going to do it all together. Just remember for this one, the very first 2 times the whole thing repeats. The third time the camels go completely missing, and then on the last wall you do not have this bit or this bit. It goes straight into this bit, okay? But you can hear it in the music. Check out the follow along video and you'll be fine. This is just so that you know what the actual steps are and how they're being performed and in which order they go, if they follow the order. Okay, so basically we have 3 sections. The very first one is this one. Ami, 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 lift. 1, 2, ami, 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 lift. That's the first section. That one repeats 3 times. Then we have the camels. 1, ami, 2, ami, 3, ami. And the shoulder shimmy repeats 2 times. Okay, just the very first 2 times. After that, you have the Habibi chorus. So it's Habibi, Habibi. Okay, every time you hear this, that's when you're doing this part. Okay, then you have this one here. And clap, then to the other side, face the new wall. Okay, I'm going to face the back, follow along, and then head over to the follow along video. Send me a clip. It's amazing how many of you have already participated in the first 4 belly line dances that I've done this year. The first one came out in March, and I said I would do one every month this year. So yeah, this is exciting stuff. All right, so I'm facing the back. Follow me. Now I have to remember the other way. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and ami, chest. 1 and 2 and ami, chest. Camel, amis. Camel, amis. Camel, amis. Shoulder shimmy, step out right, left, and round, round, round. Step out right and left, bring it over and drop. Step out right, left, and round, round, round. Step out right and left, bring it over and drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. New wall. 5, 6, 7, 8. Out to the right, out to the left. Ami, 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 lift. Out to the right, out to the left. Ami, 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 lift, left and down. Right, ami, left, ami, shoulder shimmy. Habibi, Habibi, bring it round, round, round. Round, Habibi, Habibi, bring it over and drop again. Habibi, Habibi, bring it round, round, round. And Habibi, Habibi, bring it round and drop. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stay to your left. So second time round, you do not complete the whole circle of this one here. Okay, so this step gets you from one side to the other. Okay, so yeah, there you have it. This is all of it, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I covered all the moves. And yeah, head on to the follow along video. Thank you. Bye. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that was useful. Head over to the follow along video to now practice the dance. I'll see you soon. Bye.